I'm going to go ahead and go live on Instagram, but I got to switch over. I don't know if you can hear my son's music upstairs. I sure can hear it. All right, let's see, YouTube. There we are. I have no idea what the words that are. I just hear the beat. Okay. We got YouTube all set up. Now we'll go live on Instagram. There we are. Hello, everyone. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Brenda. Hey, Spark Joy. How are you guys all doing? Let me know. Can you hear? Hi, Kim. Oh, it's a little bit of a slow jam now. How are you guys doing? Hi, Shannon Farrar. Hi, Pepper's Treasures. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Hey, if you have applied to be a VAMP seller and you have gotten the email, the first email from me, I went through and I sent them. Last night, I sent you the link to the Zoom meeting, and I sent you a link in VAMP in your inbox. So we have inboxing tonight. We have onboarding tonight for new VAMP sellers. So I hope that you. Hi, Deanie. Oh, it's Deannie. I mean, oh, it's good to have you over here, Deannie. Hello. But we have onboarding tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully that you will be able to make it. Hi, Quail. Hi, Brenda. Okay, so today's sale, I do these buyer's choice sale every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Typically it's just various things, all vintage out on the board. I got a lot of salt and pepper shakers, so I'm going to try some kitschy salt and pepper shakers. I do have things down here just in case people are like, I don't want the salt and pepper shakers. You know what I mean? So I do have things on reserve. So if y'all aren't feeling the salt and pepper shakers, I can add other things in too. Thank you, Shannon. Exist loudly. That's a very important message. Hi, Miss Julianne. So if you're watching on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, you can't buy anything. So make sure that you pay attention to where you're watching from. You can you can remain in the lurkers lounge and watch. You can also, hey Helen, come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com, become a member. It is totally free. You don't have to download an app. You don't have to just be on Apple, or you don't have to. You can watch it on your PC. You can watch it on your phone. All of those things. It's completely free. You don't have to pay to become a member. And also, it's just a way that you can support over 250 vintage sellers. We'll be adding more sellers on tonight, but every month I do deactivate seller accounts that don't have at least 10 active listings up, or I do go in and see when they last checked in. If it's been months and months and months, I'm probably going to delete their account as well. I want people who are actively engaged in the community. So if we end up having 12 sellers on VAMP, we end up having 12 sellers on VAMP because this is all about community for me, and I know for the admin team as well. We love being able to engage. You might see a lot of people that they're not even having a live sale. They might have things in their buy it now while they're live, but we like the community-based aspect of this. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, I am doing the VAMP table, which is like an interview style chat. And we're going to be talking about kind of the mental health issues that can go with selling in a very highly competitive vintage marketplace, with not just on VAMP, but like everywhere, and kind of how certain things can steal your joy a little bit. I did not vlog the vintage meetup day. I took one picture the entire time. I didn't even take the picture. I had somebody else take the picture. But I want to, on those days, I really want to be like, I don't want to make it about being I want to be fully engaged and just have a fun girls' day. So, or girls and guys, because we had guys that showed up too. So the next one is going to be August 29th. I need to make a graphic for it and get it out. But I just wanted to be, I didn't want it because it kind of cramps the style. It cramps the environment when someone's got a camera in your face, or I just wanted it to be a fun day for everybody. And it was fun. We may at the next one, because we kind of came here and we hung out of evening. Probably next time we might just go live on VAMP and just have a hangout on VAMP. So we might do that next time for people that want to participate. So that might be kind of fun, maybe. So I've learned what things that I need to do for the next one, but it is going to be Labor Day weekend. So if maybe you can come, you can stay in Lawrence County a little bit. You'll give you a little bit more time to go explore the area a little bit. After on Friday, you have the whole weekend to kind of explore. So I'll be putting out more details as far as that goes. Hey, Ronnie D. So, hey, Ronnie, you want to see my beaver? I gotta sell these, otherwise Ronnie's like, I am not interested in your beaver. Yay! Good job, Jerry. Jerry, do you want to go to Germany? Jerry, hey Jerry, you want to go to Germany? I'm gonna convince him, Jerry. Or I'm gonna convince him, Dana. Okay. Well, this is me asking Jerry. Also, if you guys want to go to Germany, we got until September. Once September comes, you can no longer book. So if you're thinking about coming to Germany with Mark and I, and Emmeline, and Audrey Lee, and a bunch of other vintage-loving people that love history and love just kind of engaging, and I don't know, it's just going to Christmas markets, going to the Czech Republic. I know, I got to sell my beaver. You only got until September, and then you can't, the trip is closed. You can't come. You won't be able to come. So if you want to come, then you got to sign up. I can get you more information on it if you would like to, but these are going to be in today's sale. I'm hopefully going to sell my beaver. These are Nesco. So if you want to buy the beavers, someone needs to buy them. Otherwise, that 12-year-old joke is going to appear many times. There's also a fly that keeps hanging around here that is driving me absolutely out of my mind. We'll see if he comes back. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, Chris. Also, there are sales going on all night long. It's been a little glitchy today. There was just an update on District, so I apologize if there was any glitches, but there isn't anything that I can do about it other than hope for the best. My app just updated again right before I was going live, so it might be a little glitchy. So don't forget to check out the live sales. There are live sales going on all the time, but there's not only just live sales. There are sellers who are selling things statically in their virtual antique booths as well. So just check it all out. And there's going to be some new sellers that are specifically interested in selling live on VAMP that we're going to onboard tonight. So be on the lookout for that, and as well as chats and hauls. I did an antique mall haul yesterday. That was a lot of fun. A couple of the things that I showed are going to be in the sale today. Hey, William, I haven't talked to Willie all day. I'm letting him take a vacation. He's taking a vacation from me, I think, as well. All right. Willie, you want to see my beaver? Here it is. All right. Oh, I'm going to flip. Oh, Willie is shipping. You in your shipping hole, Willie? Willie's in his shipping hole, shipping hole, shipping hole. All right. Hi, Debbie Gutierrez. Debbie, I got another Nancy Ann. Okay. You can. Jilly, he's on Marco Polo. Send him a message with your digits, and he'll send you a Marco Polo. Okay. I'm going to flip the camera around. I might have to stand up. So I'm going to flip the camera around and stand up. Oh, close your eyes. Yes, you see that right. Okay, I'm going to scoot them back. All right, I think we can see everything, correct? So this is Buyer's Choice salt and pepper shakers. And like I said, Buyer's Choice, pick one. We're going to get to some pick two, but for 10 rounds, we're going to do Buyer's Choice, pick one. And I think, yeah, I'm starting them at $16. Let me grab bag number one. So, and again, I'm hoping that I've got some cute sets over here. See, these are all on reserve coming. So I'll show you the first lot. I showed these in my haul yesterday. These little made in Japan. She doesn't like to wear even a coconut bra. She's completely topless. We've got the pineapple. They are made in Japan. They're excellent condition. So that will be a choice. Hi, Miss Helen. And in honor of Emmeline, Darlene, we got some, what are these kids? Rio Condos. Rio Condos. They're actually Rio Hondos. But Rio Hondo California Pottery cats. Oh, you know what? These aren't even salt and pepper shakers, but that's okay. They're still going to be in the sale, but you get them both. Obviously, you're going to get both pieces in the sale. I just got these yesterday or over the weekend too. These are bowling salt and pepper shakers on the little base. It says, oh my gosh, Pioneer Company, New York. So yeah, this one you get 3 pieces. The bowling ball and the bowling pin have an S&P for salt and pepper. Kokeshi ones. Little wooden. They are stamped on the bottom. Made in Japan. They are hand painted. There is a little bit of wear on them. Probably from the salt being stored in them. But this is how you take their heads off. And put the salt and pepper in there. And you screw their heads back on. They are wooden. You got to get her head on the right way. He was probably the pepper. She looks like has a little bit of wear. But the little Kokeshi ones. And then everyone's favorite little Prixies. They're a little studious. He's getting so tired of reading his book. He had to take a little bit of a break. And this one's just still reading. He doesn't have his stopper any longer. They are made in Japan, and this one has just a little bit of red paint wear on his hat. They would look cute in a Christmas display or even on a display of books. These, I believe, are they're Atlas. I was going to say they're Commodore. Atlas Japan, the little dogs. He's got his beret on. She's got her bow, and their little tails link up like that, little hound dogs. So it looks like they're in love. And then, of course, we've got the phallic mushrooms. What a combo, right? What a design. Very grumpy thing. Oh my gosh, Chrissy. Tell me about it. Oh, he does have a little bit of, actually, they both have just a little bit of cold paint loss on their little shoes. So, and then when one sells, when one sells, we'll add another one on. Okay, y'all got it? All right. So, starting at $16 for 30 seconds, I do have a little basket next to me if people aren't into the salt and pepper shakers, but I'm hoping that y'all are because I got them all pulled. All right, we're going to start it at $16 for 30 seconds. Buyer's choice, pick one set. And I love to see what you guys are going to pick. And no judgment if you like the phallic ones, because I honestly do. We've got the Atlas, Rio Kondo, which is actually Rio Hondo, or little Hawaiian girl, Polynesian girl, the salt and pepper shaker bowling, the pixies, and the mushrooms. I've got some really, really good ones that I'm going to be adding in. Thank you so much, Graceful Treasures. Graceful Treasures, are you going to try to come to the next meetup? I'm so excited. It was so much fun. All right, Graceful Treasures. What set would you like? Get to pick one set. Ronnie D, you should fly out to Indiana. You can, Oh, the wiener shrooms. Good choice. That's very graceful. Very graceful of you. And I love that you want the wiener shrooms because those are pretty excellent, I have to say. All right, I'm going to add these in. Oh, no, I'm going to add my beavers. Ooh, these are Inesco. And I'm actually starting them lower than what I paid for them. But I couldn't resist them. Here, we're going to put the little... We'll put the pixies up here. And someone can buy my beavers. All right. Oh, whoops. My bags are sticking together. All right, same deal. Buyer's choice. Oh, I got to get this over to auction. Come on now. There we go. Buyer's choice. Pick one set starting at $16 for 30 seconds, and it's running. Oh, gosh. Rachel's going to buy my beaver, maybe. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't. Uh-oh. Lisa's coming in. Oh, what did Nettie say? Nettie said, from wieners to beaver. Well, you never know. I mean, it's not really after dark. But I tend to be a 12-year-old boy sometimes. It's all in good fun. Oh, Graceful Treasures came back in. Lisa might want those dogs, though. Lisa's a dog lover. Lisa's a dog lover. She's probably more of a dog lover than a beaver lover, I would guess. But you never know. You never know. Nettie, you can fly out here with Ronnie D. All right, Lisa. Lisa, do you want to buy my beavers? Or do you want the dogs? I'm going to guess that Lisa's going to want the dogs. Rachel, do you want to tell everybody what they need to do with their beavers? Beavers for Maggie. Okay, Maggie, my son is calling me right now. Somebody, Jaden, I'm going to yell, Jaden, I'm live. Maybe he heard me. Yeah, you got to brush your beaver every day. Brush your beaver every day. Wait, wrong answer. Beavers for Maggie. Wait, what one did you want? Oh, wait. Lisa, did you want the beavers or did you want the dogs? Did you want the beavers? Oh, okay. Well, make sure that you tell your sister that she's got to brush her beaver every day. That's what Rachel's student told her. One day Rachel can tell you the story about her beaver. God, that sounds completely wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right. Next, I'm going to add in. Now I have these in the bite now, but I'm going to add them to the choice because they're salt and pepper shakers. Oh, Canada. Well, maybe this could be the New York. I don't know. Is the Maid of the Mist, is that Canada or New York? I know that y'all have told me this before, but I can't remember. So here is Part of the Falls come out. Okay. All right. You let me tell her. And then here is the little Maid of the Mist. It's the other shaker. It only says Maid of the Mist. And it is quality product, Japan. So we're going to add Niagara Falls to the board. So we're still on buyer's choice. Pick one set. This is lot number 3, starting at $16 for 30 seconds. Buyer's choice. Pick one. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. I don't know if Jilly is here, but I ate my last bite of cheesies yesterday. Karen, I ate my last bag of cheesies, or my last little bite of cheesies. No, you don't have to send some. I can get them on Amazon. I'll buy them on Amazon. But oh my gosh, they're so good. I made everybody here at the shop along try one. They're life-changing. All right, Graceful Treasures. You've unlocked discounted shipping, so your shipping is going to be like 50 cents to $1 extra. Cheesies. They're Hawkins cheesies from Canada, and they are amazing. Amazing. All right, which set would you like? Michael, row the boat ashore. Hallelujah. The Drunk Dogs. Those are good. They're drunk and in love. And their little tails are so cute. Well, I'm going to add another set of dogs. These big tall ones. I think they're Commodore. Long neck dogs. They're giraffe dogs. They do have their stoppers, but the stoppers are rubber, and if you try taking them out, they will fall apart, but they don't have any damage. Look at how cute these giraffe dogs are. They're very, very cute. All right, I'm going to start this lot. Yep, they're Commodore. They're pretty good. I'm starting them at $16. This is lot number 4, starting at $16 for 30 seconds, and they're running. I'm not sure. Well, I know those are Rio Hondo, the A quality product. These are Atlas. That's what those were. All right, they're running. They're running. You pick one set. And if nobody wants some of these, then we'll put different ones on, and I'll rerun. Ooh, Graceful Treasures jumped in at 16. I got some cute ones. I might start doing at some point. Well, after we get to 10, I'll start doing pick 2. All right, Graceful Treasures. Which one would you like? One or ones? The dogs. I have tried selling those in about 3 different sales. Long neck dogs. Oopsies. Well, how about some asses? Hey, Angela. I think these are donkeys. They don't have their wagons, though. So they're not quite an ass wagon. But they're very, very kitschy. And this one's gray and one's white. I kind of thought that they were a little bit like the dogs where their tails would hook up. I mean, I guess they do a little bit, but they stand not facing each other. But they can do that. But they're really, really cute. They're really, really cute. I don't know who made them. All right, I'm going to take out... No, I'm going to run one more. I'm going to try it again. And then we might switch things up. So this is lot number 5, starting at $16 for 30 seconds. Buyer's choice, pick 1. I'm kind of thinking... Well, we'll see. Karen Gillette. Karen Gillette. I need to think of a song to sing for Karen. Are there any Karen songs? Karen. We've only just begun to live. That's Karen Carpenter. It's not necessarily. It's a Karen Carpenter song. All right, Karen. I know. We need to Google that. We need to find out if I know that there's a Misty song, because trust me, I hear it about every time someone that I meet. Oh, the Niagara Falls. I'm going to have to take that down off of my listing because I had it listed. The Maid of the Mist. I love that is printed on there. All right, I'm going to switch things up a little bit. Now, if I take one of these off and you decide that you want them, then I can add them, or you can still pick them. But they've been out here for a while, and we want to switch it up. We'll take her out too. So let's add some new. I'm going to leave those little pixies out there. Hi, Mary. This is a really cute. It's a yellow telephone salt and pepper shaker. That would be really cute in a display. I also have a bow dog. Look, you take his head off of his body, and that's the salt and pepper shaker. These are so kitschy and fun. And he is stamped Japan on the bottom. Gypsy Roots Incorporated. Come on over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com. Become a member. It's free, and then you'll be able to bid on them. Come on over. Hi, Marina. Oh, Bug, I got my abracadabra hands. Abracadabra. I'm gonna reach out and grab you. They got the playing cards on them, and they're marked Japan. They were somebody's salt and pepper shaker collection, because that's numbered. How about we add Santa Claus Land? Which is now Holiday World, but never in my mind. It's always Santa Claus Land. They still have that ride. They still have the train. They still have the Storybook. You see the Storybook Village on the train. That's the crush. I think that they still have that, and they still have that on the fence there, I believe. But I'm going to put Santa Claus Land in. And let's do some skunks. Skunks. Also stamped Japan on the bottom. One has a stopper. One does not. I feel like I can add one more set there. Oopsie. How about we do these? This is good. They are from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, which that's where the Loch Ness, not the Loch Ness, the Sioux locks are there. And that was the most horrible memory for me. I'm unplugging this iPad because it's cramping my style a little bit. Was the freaking Sioux locks. My parents always made us go there, and I thought it was the most boring day ever. Hello, Ellen. And so these are a single... Are these shakers? Yeah, they are. Where's the holes? On the sides of their face. Okay. But they're little terriers. They're figurines at this point. Really, all of them are. But you can get your salt and pepper out of the sides of their faces. They are stamped Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. I'm going to remind you guys again, if you're watching, come on over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com if you want to bid on something. I know what you meant. I get it all the time, Ellen. It doesn't bother me one bit. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put these down here because I think that you can still see them. Look at that board. That's a lot of choices. Get out there, braless girl. Look at that. They're all on there. Oh, you're so sweet. Come on over to VAMP, Ellen. Because if you're watching on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, you can't see the whole chat. In order to see what everybody is saying, then you got to be over on VAMP. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to pay anything. It's completely free. All right. So, number 6. Lot number 6, starting at $16 for 30 seconds. Buyer's choice. Pick one set, and it's running. It's a running. What is the song about running? Running down a dream. Hey, Susan. Running on empty. Thank you guys all so much for the bid. Susan, send me a message. Hey, Brooke, because we got to get our shopping day set. We got to go down to New Albany or go up to Indy to go to the bins. So we need to get that set up. I also talked to Jan, booth 16. I think she'd like to go too. All right, Graceful Treasures. Give her the cute asses. You got asses, wieners, and dogs. You didn't get the beavers, but you tried. I'm going to unhook their tails. Yeah, Angela, what are you doing, girl? Get over on VAMP. Come on now. All right, what am I going to put in there now? I've got these. They are made in Japan. They are stitched bunnies. Very, very kitschy cute. Mark Japan on the bottom. And there they are in the back. They are very, very cute. We're going to add them up at the top. And I feel like I should add in... I'm going to add in another just for funsies. They don't match. I took them home and washed them because I thought Mark wanted to use them for lunch. They're Tupperware, but they're the little, and I did wash them. They're the salt and pepper shakers, but they're good to put in your lunchbox. Or just keep in your desk, or if you need, I don't know, if you need a camper, I'm going to go ahead and put those in too, but you get both of them. All right. Lot number 7, starting at $16 for 30 seconds. Buyer's choice. Pick one set, and it's running. Who's coming to onboarding tonight? It's open. You know what? I need to put the link. I will put the link in the, I haven't put the link in the all sellers chat. So I will put the link in the all sellers chat. Thank you so much, Nettie. It's open to anybody that wants to come if they want a refresher or if they want. Are you coming tonight, Angela? Did you get the link? Make sure that you all, if you've gotten the link, because I'm like nervous that two Susans, two sisters. Okay, yeah. Okay, I know, Angel. I've sent you. She wants the Santa Claus land. You haven't gotten it yet? Okay, Angela, send me a DM or no, send me an email. I don't know why you didn't get it. That's what's making me nervous. I sent it to everyone that was in that, and then I've also sent it to your VAMP. But Angela, send me a DM right now so you don't forget, and I'll send you the link. All right, I'm going to add in, these are super cute. My favorite thing is the cheese. Well, my favorite thing is cheese, but look at the little burglar mouse. He's a bandit mouse, and look, he's got a gun. That mouse has a gun in his pocket. So you better not take his cheese. So he kind of like holds on to the cheese like that. You could also put him on top of, you could put him on top of the cheese. Also made in Japan, but he's packing heat. That guy is. Don't steal his cheese. Move you over telephone. All right. Lot number 8. We're going to get to buyer's choice pick 2, I promise. Lot number 8, starting at $16 for 30 seconds. Buyer's choice, pick one set. Pick one set. Nettie's in at 16. Nettie, Nettie, Nettie. Is there any kind of animals or figures that you're looking for in the salt and pepper shaker category? Because I might have them. I sure might. Also, does anybody want me to run? I can add one of these girls to the board. I just picked up several of them. All right. Graceful Treasures did it again. I don't have Yetis. If I did, Bug, I probably would not be selling them. Because you know, we like our cryptids. Oh, did it bid twice? Oh, it did. Wait a minute. That's weird. Well, I'll make sure that you get reimbursed. I'm going to write myself a note with my Post-it. That's really, I don't have chupacabras either. I'm going to put refund $1. That is very weird. Well, I wrote on here that I'm going to refund you $1. Whoops. All right. The cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone. Hi-ho, the Terrio. The cheese stands alone. Did you guys ever play The Farmer in the Dell when you were in elementary school? No, Buck. Come on. Ask me like, Misty, do you have a screaming couple? I do. I have a screaming couple. Well, she's screaming. I don't know what she's doing. So we got the screaming couple. Oh, she's got a boober on the back. Well, I'll still go ahead and add her in. Or if you ask me, Misty, do you have Bugs playing instruments? Oh, there you go, Bug. I do. Do you have Bugs playing instruments? Why, I do. I have Bugs playing instruments. One's playing the French horn. One's playing the upright bass. Oh, gosh. Get up, move over, screaming couple. Get there. Bugs will go here. There. All right. So, and let me know. I'm going to go ahead and add her in at the top. Just for fun. She is Small World Cologne. And she's got her little leg. This is glass because the colognes were glass. The bubble baths were not, because I guess they didn't want you to drop it in the bathtub. Smell. I know that you can smell it in your brain. The liquid is still in there. I will have to empty the liquid out before I ship it, but you'll still get a whiff of the smell in there. But I'm going to add her in. So she's going to be as part of the choice. All right. I know you can smell it. You can smell it. I'll probably be able to smell it for the rest of the night because I put it too close up to my nose. All right, we're going to move it to stage starting at $16. Buyer's choice, pick one set, or you can pick the Small World Girl, and it's running. Susan's in at 16. That is a lot of stuff. I'm not doing a clear the board, by the way. But we will get to buyer's choice pick 2. Nettie's in at 18. Tiki Tiki Timbo, No Shaw Rembo, Charlie Ballarucci, Pitberry Pimbo has fallen into the well. There's always a song in my brain. Paula's in at 21. Paula, what one set, or did you want our small? It's a Small World After All girl. I got more of them. Look at her. Look at this one. Yeehaw! The bunnies. The bunnies. Oh, these bunnies. Those are very kitschy cute, Paula. I will also be doing the shipping tomorrow. So I will take, my goodness gracious, what is going on? Who is calling me now? All right. Yeah, I know. I just opened them up too, and I was like, I need to put those in because it's salt and pepper shakers. Okay, next I'm going to put in, these are not salt and pepper shakers, but you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put them in. I think these are Fitz and Floyd. No, are they? They are Ron Gordon, made in Taiwan. These fat cats. They're eating wieners. See? They're eating a wiener. I thought that they had cigars in their hands, but those are forks and wiener. They're eating wieners on a plate. Little calico kind of tabby cats, but they've got, I don't know. They got green eyes. They're really pretty cute. Hi, Caitlin. So we'll put our cats up. So this is going to be the last buyer's choice pick 1, and then we're going to move to buyer's choice pick 2. So we put lot number 10 in, starting at $16 for 30 seconds. Buyer's choice, pick one set, or you can have that girl up there. Hi, Rose. Nettie and Rose are bidding. We got our magician's hands, which I wonder if you could put. I wonder. You could put, I mean, you kind of could put ephemera in between their hands, like playing cards, which I don't have offhand right now. All right, Miss Nettie, what set would you like? There's a specific set, the Rio condos. They're not salt and pepper shakers, but they are California pottery. So they're going back to their homeland. They're going back to their homeland, California. All right, I'm going to replace another set. How about these long neck redware? They're going to come together. We got a pig and a dog. They're BFFs. They are made in Japan. They are black painted redware. They're very tall, very kitschy cute. He's going to tell that pig a secret. All right, this is lot number 11, kids. So lot number 11 is no. Well, it's still pick one set. Well, I know I added in. Well, I guess it's all just pick one set, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, this is still pick one set starting at $16 for 30 seconds, and it's running. I think at the end, I think what I did, because I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this. Thank you guys so much for the bids. At the lot number 16 is going to be buyer's choice pick 3 sets. Pick 3 sets. And what I'm probably going to end up doing is when I do another buyer's choice next week, I will add in the salt and pepper shakers as part of the choice. But I just had so many salt and pepper shakers. All right. Rose is Rose. All right. What one set would you like? I'm going to take her out and I'm going to add in cowgirl. This is cream lotion. And she's got her little cowgirl hat on. All right, the skunks. Skunks. Good choice, Rose. So she's still in here too. I don't know if you can see her, but she's still in there. Next, I'm going to add in this adorable little gray bunny with his carrot. Also stamped Japan on the bottom. This set I had to clean. It was full of salt and pepper. That would be cute in an Easter display. All right, lot number 12. Starting at, gosh, we are whizzing through. We may just do more lots. I can add more stuff on the fly. I want to do this until 4. So lot number 12, starting at $16 for 30 seconds. Buyer's choice, pick one set. It's like, Freddie, it's like you got the Spidey senses. I just sold some cute bunnies, but I got another set of bunnies that are adorable. You got the Spidey senses of when you hear the word bunny. And I tried that candy. It was interesting. I liked it until the very end. It was too seedy or something. It was like I had to spit it out. But I liked it all until the very, very end. I liked the salty plum, but I didn't like that it was like, I felt like there were seeds. But I did like it. Mark really liked it. All right, Miss Paula, who has unlocked discounted shipping, what one set would you like? So Freddie, she had a sale, and for every sale you got a little Hawaiian candy, and it was like candy with a salted plum in the middle. I know, I'm getting very brave. Mark even told me that I was getting brave, trying new things. Thank you so much, Paula. I got those for you. I still don't want to eat any kind of fish. Yeah. Yay for trying new things. Did somebody take your sister? Which sister? Oh, okay. So tonight, Freddie's having a sale. So you want to try some of her candy? Hey, boys and girls, you want some of my candy? I'm adding these bunnies. These are from the Cooley Dam. They just got married and they honeymooned at the Cooley Dam. Aren't they cute? They're little pink bunnies. Marked made in Japan on the bottom. The brown gold. No, she's still there. She's still there. Here I am. I'll move these up. There, now you can see her. But I added Emmeline going to see Willie. All right, this is lot number 13. Starting at $16, buyer's choice, pick one set, and it's running. Do you know what I was thinking the other night? I was thinking, I don't know why this popped into my head, but I just remember as a kid, maybe it was a 70s thing. It was probably a 60s thing. Thank you, Karen, about people saying that they were going to go to Zanzibar. Where have you been? Zanzibar? I don't know. That just popped into my head. If you ever want to try fish, try perch or walleye. I can't do it. Thank you so much for the bids. Because I just can't. I don't like fish at all. I don't like to look at them. I don't like to know that they're there. And I surely do not want to eat them. It says Billy, maybe that, because I've been watching the Billy Joel documentary. All right, Karen, I bet I know which ones you want. Too hard to choose, but the bugs. Oh, I was thinking that you were going to go for I guess they're all a couple. Look, it's Karen and Gavin. Come to our show. Yeah. I'm going to spin some tunes. You know what? I'm going to throw those in, Karen. I'm throwing those in. Yeah, no sushi for me. Karen, you get 2 sets. I don't want to know that they're there. Yeah, the Billy Joel documentary on HBO Max is excellent. Excellent. All right, I got another dog. It's a little Scotty dog. This is a metal. It says it's made in Japan right there on the bottom. And it has a little bit, it's like metal with like a silver plate. So a little bit of that metal is coming off. But look at the little Scotty dog. And his balls. His balls are marked Japan. You put the salt and pepper, you take that little thing off. But then And then he can play with his ball. It's not coming out the way I want it to, but we're gonna add that guy in. I feel like I should add in another set because how about this couple? The little Dutch people. They have their original stoppers. They're made in Japan. I love the colors. They kind of remind me of like Majolica, the collars on them. Can you see them? Yeah. So we're going to add those guys in. Hi, Emmeline. Emmeline, look, I'm trying to sell you. Going to Dallas, going to visit Willie. Hi, Katie. All right. So this is lot number 14. Buyer's choice, pick one set starting at, wait. You know what? This is going to, I know it says one set, but it's going to be two sets. Starting at $18. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Misty. Okay, sorry, I had the wrong thing. Lot number 14, starting at $16. Buyer's choice, pick one set, and it's running. I was looking at the old one. What kind of, Paula, where are you at? You're in Texas too, right? You're in Texas? Because I think Willie has talked about you being his neighbor. Dallas. All my exes live in Texas. Paula, I have been to Dallas a couple times, and I love going to the stockyards. There's a really good restaurant over there at the stockyards. The barbecue is so good. I need to come out there again. The stockyards was a lot of fun. And the steers, my gosh. You don't realize how big their horns are. I loved it out there. It's hot. It's hot out there, Paula. It's real hot. We went to the Texas School Book Depository. That was really neat. All right, Miss Nettie. What one set would you like? Or you can pick the girls. The long neck. Well, it's a pig, Nettie. Are you okay with it being a pig and a dog? Are you okay with that, Nettie? Okay. All right. Those are coming to you, Nettie. Thank you so much. All right. We're going to add these cute puppies. I should take you all on the Oregon coast. Yes. Yes, Katie. Yes. Look how cute these dogs are. They're pastel colors. They're all hand painted. They're little stitched puppies. Adorable. Very, very kitschy cute. So we're going to add in, I'm going to put her back here. The puppies. Let's go. Let's go. I want to go. That's a place that I've always wanted to go. All right. This is the last pick one, unless I add another one. Then lot number 16 is going to be pick 3 sets. Okay. So this is 15. Lot number 15 starting at $16. Buyer's choice, pick one set, and it's running. I could add in some more lots if we want to. If we want to. All right, it is running. Buyer's choice, pick one set. Pick one set. What am I going to do? Pick 3 sets. Is anybody going to want 3 sets? Oh, okay. Okay, Delane. Delane's so fun. All right. You got discounted shipping, girl. So your shipping's going to be like the gnomes. Good choice. I'm surprised they were out there that long. Those are great for Christmas. All right. I'm going to add in another set. And they are going to be, well, why not? Elvis. This is a jukebox. Are you lonesome tonight? Can't help falling in love. Heartbreak Hotel. Jailhouse Rock. Teddy Bear. Always on my mind. Don't be cruel. Hound Dog. Love Me Tender. And Too Much. I have a couple sets of these. Signature products. They are made in China. Elvis Presley Enterprises. Elvis. No chips or cracks. Elvis. I have a couple sets of those. Okay. This is lot number 16. So you get to pick 3. Wait, let me make sure I did some. Yeah. You're going to pick 3 sets. So you get to pick, and these count as one. The Avon girls count as one. So you'll get 3 sets. I'm going to start at $26. Buyer's choice, pick 3 sets, and it's running. So it's not really clear the board, but a little. All right, Chris is in at 26. You can pick. We've got there's a lot of really good sets. The Bulldogs head comes off, and those are the shakers. These are they are Sault Ste. Marie. It's a single, it's like a twin shaker. All right, Chris is in at 26. And 4 seconds left. And Graceful Treasures jumped in at 28. 4 seconds left. Oh, Chris jumped in it. Ooh, Chris, she bumped up her bid. Or she used the max bid. All right, Chris, what 3 sets would you like? Well, it's Sue. It looks like salt. SAULT, because it's French. Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. It was the place I hated to go as a child. Hated it. I have pictures of me with a crappy look on my face when I was little because we had to go to see the Sioux Locks. I would like to go today to see it. I'd be more interested in it. But when you're like 5 or 6, you don't want to go there. It's boring. It's where they raise the water, Elvis bowling ball, and the Tupperware set. Good choices. I love those. I'm surprised Mark didn't. He's like, nah, I don't really need them. It's like, okay. What did you say? You said the Elvis bowling ball set. All right, so I want to end at 4. So why don't we do this? Why don't I add in lot number 17? And I'm going to add in these Christmas-looking dogs as a choice. And I can do another buyer's choice, pick 3 sets. They look like they got little Christmas holly on them. So I'm going to add in lot number 17. Boop. Buyers. Well, I'm just going to put 3 sets. 3 sets. Starting at 26 for that. And I will do medium. All right. So we got another lot. Lot number 17. Wait, that's the place I was thinking of. Do they have a hockey school? I have no idea. I haven't been there in years. All right. Buyer's choice, 3 sets starting at $26 for 30 seconds, and it's running. They raise the water to let anything flow through because the lake is different. There is something, I think that they have some locks. I want to say, I could be wrong. It's running, guys. If anyone's interested in 3 sets, it's running. I want to say that they had, like, when the Mississippi goes into the ocean, do they have locks over there too? Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know, but I would eat them. I love lox and bagels. Graceful Treasures are going to pick 3 sets. All right. What 3 sets would you? And don't forget the little Avon girls count as 1 if you want. I know, but see, don't ruin it for me. I also like tuna casserole, but I'm going to pretend that that is not a fish. Okay? Don't ruin my life, Bug. Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking of, Kim. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. All right, Miss Graceful Treasures, what 3 sets would you like? Hey, Shore Pound Sound. Greetings from California. It took me a long time before I figured out that, I mean, I was still a child, but my mom tricked me for years thinking, oh, I missed them. The dogs on top, the bulldogs, and the hands. Good choices. I didn't realize that tuna was fish. It wasn't like the whole Jessica Simpson. I was much younger than that. But that took me a while to realize. All right. I'm going to flip the camera around. Oh, golly. Okay. Whoop. If I had to, I guess I could eat fish, but I ain't. Nope. Willie's not eating any beaver. I mean, I'm not going to either. Honestly, Willie, I don't really like that either. But to each his own. To each his own. All right, so we're going to be raiding into Delane here in a few minutes. Simply Old Stuff. Willie, what are you going to do? That's right. I keep forgetting. Willie's birthday is Friday. He'll be having a sale with Emmeline, Darlene, Friday night. So we'll have to make sure that we're all there for the birthday party. Everybody needs to wear birthday hats and have their noisemakers. I will tell Mark that I have to have a noisemaker because it's Willie's birthday. And it's Dana's birthday. Dana! No birthday suits. No birthday suits. Dana, if for your birthday, you and Jerry could have naked nacho night because you're empty nesters. When you're empty nesters, you can have naked nacho night. I'm not an empty nester because my dad lives with us, so we can't have naked nacho night. I keep inviting William to do it with me, but he's casually. Willie, he's not paying attention to any of us today. He's on vacation from us all. Yeah, be careful. Be careful with that's right. Make a night out of it. You come to the party and then go to Fatbird Finds right afterwards. So I will be putting in the link to the onboarding tonight. And if you are a current VAMP seller, you can still come in. You might get some information that you weren't aware of. And it's just good to be there to hear and maybe even help answer some questions or some things some helpful tips that you may have for the sellers. We are trying to keep it an hour long. We're trying to keep it an hour long. We're really trying hard to keep it an hour long. But, oh yeah, he's in a shipping hole bug. Willie, well, I guess it's his first shipping hole day. Oh, don't worry about it. We do them every month. We do onboarding every month. And I'm trying to figure out too, we're going to be doing an all sellers meeting. I think I might talk about shipping at the next one. Totally free. You don't have to pay for any help. I'm always here and happy to help you out. I love this. I love VAMP so much, and I love this community so much that I don't know. There's something very much about this community, and as for both buyers and sellers. Also, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing the VAMP table with Jilly. Jilly is Eclectic Avenue is the guest for this week. And we're going to be talking about kind of like the mental health of it all, as far as, you know, the comparison and the way that you beat yourself up. And so we're going to kind of talk about that a little bit too. I know it's going to work fun. And then next week I'm hoping she's already told me that she is, but we're going to have, everybody knows her. We're going to have the one, the only Nikki Moss. So we're going to hear a buyer's perspective. So that's going to be interesting too. And then starting in, that's going to be the August show. I may start doing them every other week, but at least every other week. But here I am trying to like not do as much, and I ended up doing more. So I'm probably going to do the VAMP table at least every other week, but also don't forget, every single Friday is the VAMP community show. So it's a lot of fun. And it's a way to wake up in the mornings and kind of get, started on, like, I'm going to get listed. It's a little bit of motivation, I guess, for you, and to find out some more information and updates as far as VAMP goes. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Virtual Antique Marketplace on Instagram and on Facebook. And come and join the community. If you haven't, if you're watching this on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, come over to VAMP and join this lovely community. I am going to be doing some lives. My mornings with Misty's mainly have been multicast on Instagram and YouTube, but I think I'm going to start doing them solely on VAMP. So if you enjoy those, you got to come over to VAMP and we'll do the hauls. And I think I might on Thursday do a live. I was gonna go out and do live shopping, but I think I'm gonna stay here and I might go over to my shelves and you can shop my shelves, or you see something and I'll run it. I haven't done that in a while. I've got bins of things, so I could even open up a bin of things and we could go through the bins of things that I have. I don't even know what's in there, but that's kind of the beauty of it. If you are pulling things out in a bin and it's not listed as a static listing, then if it's something that doesn't necessarily fit in the 25-year-old guideline, you're pulling it out of a bin and someone may want it and you can sell it at that point. But you just have to make sure that the majority of the items that you're showing and selling are vintage and antiques, because that's what the community over here on VAMP want. They want to see true vintage and antiques. They're not here to filter through the flea market stuff. They're here because they know that everything that they're going to find is true vintage and antiques at a variety of different prices. So I think that might be good, because sometimes you look at things on your shelf and you're like, ain't nobody want this. Nobody wants this stuff. I'm sick of looking at it. And that there are people out there that do want the things that maybe you aren't quite interested in, but they like it. So, question, I didn't do insurance on the first labels I printed. Yeah, you don't need to redo them. Unless it's like a super duper expensive thing, I don't worry about doing insurance. You do get, I think, up to $50, but honestly, it's kind of a joke anyway. So good luck filing a claim if something gets broken. You just got to make sure that you wrap it well. So, it's up to 100 on ground. I do almost everything ground. That's why I want to do a thing on shipping. Oh, that's right. Paula, are you with Amy? Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Paula and Kim. Tomorrow night, over on Mother Tucker Antiques on YouTube, I'm going to be having a Christmas and July sale. I have pulled the items. I've done a reel on them. I'm glad I didn't buy anything, Willie. Have fun, Amy. He's just kidding with the peanuts. But I just want to show you real quick before we go over to Delaine's house. I got to wrap all this stuff because that show will end up being pretty late, and I'm going to take all this stuff home. But look at these. They're still in their box. So these are going to be available tomorrow night. Jingle bells. Look at well, he looks like he's had too much to drink. And the little foil. Those are cute. So I've got that one, and I have this one with the little girls on it. This one plays We Wish You a Merry Christmas, I think. No, Santa Claus is coming to town. I hate to wind them up real. Look at that. The little girls on there. They're on like a little carousel with a little pom-pom. Those are pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. And then I also have, look, it's Misty Mistletoe. She's still in her package. She is made in Japan. And I just got her today. She's squaring up with you, Willie. She's like she's Angel Boxer. She's getting ready to jump in the ring, knock somebody out. TKO, Angel. But isn't she great? Yeah, you're not staying very silent. And then These are styrofoam made in Japan. Little like almost like putz houses with the bottle brush trees. And for you fancy, oh wait, this too. I've never seen this before. It's hand decorated florist Japan. It's got a little butterfly and the holly leaves and stuff on it. And for the fancy people, Mary Gregory. Got a little bit of these are Westmoreland. Mary Gregory. I love the black for Christmas, right? So those. And I'm going to do those as a set. So you'll get both of them. Anyway, that's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. I got this too. Sugar Bowl. This is Commodore, Willie. Commodore. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's just going to be a lot of fun. So I hope that you'll at least come over and hang out with us tomorrow night. Okay, girl. That's enough out of you. Down there. The little drummer kids are quiet, but you keep running your mouth. All right, we're going to go over to Delane's. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the Santa. This is NAPCO. He's a bank. Big guy. And then I also have Christ. Not our Lord and Savior. K-R-E-I-S-S. Ah! She's coming too. All right. Tomorrow night. I think it's 8. Is it 7 p.m.? I think it's 7 p.m. I don't remember. I'll be there. I think it's a 7 p.m. Eastern. What did she say? Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Karen. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go. We're going to go over to Delane's house, and we're going to hang out with her. I'll be getting all of my shipping done tomorrow. It's on Mother Tucker's channel. Yep, Mother Tucker's channel, 7 p.m. Eastern. I might do a mornings with Misty. Well, I am going to do, I know I'm going to do a live shop my shelves on Thursday. I need to get that scheduled. But tonight is onboarding, so I hope to see you guys then. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Becca, hello, Becca. We're leaving, Becca. We're leaving, Becca. But thank you guys again so much. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for supporting VAMP and all of these wonderful sellers in this beautiful community. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.